Hello, everybody. Welcome to another SlowWolf Talks with yours truly, SlowWolf. Who else, right? I wanted to talk today about the Day One Gary's incident fiasco that has gone on today, and I wanted to talk a little bit more in depth about what this idea of free speech is, and this idea of being able to critique ideas, so that way people can benefit from it, and why it's so important not to fuck that up. I want to make it perfectly clear that I am not a big YouTuber. I don't really make money off of YouTube, and I'm not going to monetize this video whatsoever to follow in line with TB and with NerdCubed and with, I'm sure, a couple of other people who are going to be making this kind of video. But I also want to make it explicitly clear that it doesn't matter what size YouTube channel you've got or what size media anything you've got, a blog or anything online. It is super important to make sure that you know why exactly this is important. So TB puts up a review of a game called Day One Gary's Incident, and by all counts, the game is terrible. It is not programmed very well. It is horribly executed. The graphics are nice in some places and awful in most. And all said and done, it's not a unique game. It was a bad game, and I'm not going to be afraid to say this. It was probably going to be, like, it was just shit terrible. It was just shit fucking terrible. There, I said it. There we go. So, the game's awful. And TB puts a review saying, this game is terrible, avoid it. Now, I understand that if you've made a game, you put a lot of time into it, you don't want it to be a flop. Because games cost money to make. It's not something that's easy to do, and it takes a lot of effort. If you're putting in this effort, you don't want to see it just get flatlined by what is probably one of the bigger, well-known channels out there for game reviews and for ideas just about gaming at all. But what happens is that this developer for the game, I don't even care what they're called at this point, just don't fucking do what they did. They actually found a way to get YouTube's copyright claims system to take down Total Biscuit's video of the review. And this got the review taken down and everything, and it's stupid. It's what it is. Now, for some people, it's like, oh, well, it's like, oh, what about the license that the reviewers gave to TB? Like, maybe he didn't have the right to make money off of it. The problem with that is that there's a mountain of evidence that suggests otherwise. And I won't bother trying to explain the legal situation to you because I really don't fucking know it that in depth. But TB and NerdCube do. I'll put their videos in the description below. I've also tweeted them, so if you follow my Twitter, you've probably already seen those videos and know roughly what's going on in terms of the legal implications of what's happened and why it's a stupid thing that they've done and why it's overall just the dumbest situation ever and why it shouldn't have happened ever in the first place. And why it's important to stop it. But I wanted to go a little bit further into that, if you guys are still with me. So you've got these guys, and they built this game, and they put a lot of effort into it, and it flopped. Alright? Now, the problem that they're faced with is that they just put a lot of money into something that they might not get a lot of money out of. And from their point of view, this is obviously very bad. It's not good for their wallets. It puts them in a lot of fiscal, it puts them in a bad fiscal place. But at the same time, that was the risk you took by making a game, by making anything art related, and sometimes it just doesn't sell. So you got to go back to the drawing board and try again in order to make a living. That's what work is. Now you have these reviewers, all right? You've got people that do this, and you're not paying them. Someone else is paying them with ad revenue and such. And so you're not even paying them, and they're giving you feedback. And the better quality reviewers, like TB, like Markiplier for indie horror games, like Adam Sessler from Rev 3 Games, because he's freaking intelligent, Yahtzee from The Escapist, and Jim Sterling, who is excellent as well with his well, not reviews, but his ideas on games and how they are all supposed to work. And yeah, there are some reviews in there now I think about it. These people give excellent fucking feedback every fucking time. If you want to know where you screwed up in a game, Watch their shit, and you'll be able to know exactly what to work on for next time. This is super important. If you don't have these people giving you this intelligent feedback, you're not going to get it anywhere else. You have these people that do this for a job. They're going to put quality time and effort into it, and you get this feedback. And what does this developer do but shoot themselves in the foot? And they take out one of these reviews because it didn't coincide with what they wanted. What they wanted was a positive review. What they got was a negative one. And I'm sorry, but that is a spoiled brat child baby ass move to make. So you've got this developer who shoots themselves in the foot by removing feedback that they desperately needed to make another game. Just wow. So stupid move on their part. Even if you try to understand it from their point of view, it still doesn't make logical sense why you'd get rid of a review. Yes, you want to make money. Is hiding and obfuscating the truth the way to do it? Hell no! On the internet, the great thing about it is that that's not gonna fucking happen. Unless if there's... Actually, you know what? That's not gonna fucking happen. The great thing about the internet is that there's always a way around that. There's always somebody else who's watching. There's always somebody else who knows what the truth is. And if people look hard enough, they will find it. And I don't care how hard you try to hide things by removing reviews, deleting negative comments, and by going to Metacritic, which is about the shittiest place you can find, opinions and reviews, but sometimes you'll get some points of view that make sense. If you just read comments, don't even look at the scores. That's fucking bullshit. But if you look at the comments and such, you'll sometimes find bits and pieces here and there that are important. But you go to these sites and you fake post. You post fake stuff so that way you can boost the Metacritic review. Not even the guys that made Total War Rome 2 or whatever the fuck it's called did that to that extent. They aim for an 85 Metacritic score or bust, but as far as I know, they don't go ahead and post fake shit. They might. I don't know, but that's something that most people don't think of to do, unless if you're a particularly shitty person. So you've got these fake reviews to kind of mire down any, glean of truth from those areas. You've deleted negative comments, and now you've shot down a very popular critique of your game. And all because of your selfish desire to not lose out on this game. When honestly, you should be letting all this roll in, and you take the criticism from this to make a better game next time. Ugh. As a musician, and as as a poly artist, because I like to draw, I like to make music, I like to sculpt, I like to paint, I like to sing, I like to dance a bit, I like to create videos, as a creator of content, of media, and of art, this is abhorrent to me. This is stupid. I've got this habit of mine, developed because of good people around me, that will give me critique, that will tell me, no, that fucking sucked, and here's why. And I am not afraid to look that in the face and take it for what it's worth. It's important to ask these questions. Why was it not good? Why do you think it wasn't? And to weigh this, to think about it on a philosophical level so you can make an informed decision the next time that you create something. Because creating something is a focused decision every time you put a pen on paper, every time that you put a split in a video edit, every time that you make a note on a page. You are making a decision, and if you're doing it properly, it is a focused and absolutely coherent and decisive decision. And these people made a game, and they made decisive decisions along the way to not do something that would have made it a good game. And they are looking at these reviews, and they are failing to be good creators of good content by shooting it down and getting rid of it. They're absolutely failing, and I find this abhorrent as an artist myself. I also find this abhorrent because this gets, by shooting down a review, you're essentially saying, hey, you're not allowed to make money off of something that you created. Right? The legality of everything is a little bit beyond my scope. I'm still getting used to this whole YouTube thing, but I'm pretty fucking sure that if someone makes a critique of your game, it's within fair rights, fair use, and all that such. And I'm sorry. To the developers of Day One Gary's Incident, you don't make any fucking sense to me. And you're fucking stupid for not listening to the people that are telling you how to make a better game next time. For everybody that's out there, I honestly suggest that you take a look at those videos, share them around and everything, because the legality and the implications of letting this slide are fucking huge. It would mean that I can't say a bad thing about things anymore. And I say a bad thing about lots of stuff. And I'm like, typically I'm not afraid to say it. But, this, I also want you guys to think about, for those of you who are trying to defend Day One Gary's incident, and I don't expect there to be a lot of you, I want you to think about it for a minute and think about what kind of creator they are. What kind of content are they trying to push out, and what kind of person are they for handling the feedback that they're getting the way that they are? Because I'll let you have 3 guesses as to how they're handling it, and the first 2 don't count. It's badly. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you think this was actually an important thing to get out there and for people to listen to, please go ahead, share it. I don't care. I'm not monetizing this. And although I'd say I'd go ahead and donate this to charity, the problem is I don't make money off of videos anyway, so it wouldn't make a big difference. But yeah, it's super important that this kind of gets out, and that you guys, you guys that are watching my channel and my videos, understand that this shit should not be tolerated. It's just, I'm a fucking shitty artist in a lot of respects, but at least I know how to fucking handle criticism. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you guys share this video. I'm sorry I did not really enjoy making it, because let's face it, this is fucking bullshit, and I'll see you guys in the next video. You take it easy. Fucking God.